and welcome to the 2013 World Tournament. We're listening to John Lehman right now make the announcements for the 6 p.m. session.
Table 27, Mr. Ralph Eckert.
I'm Upstate Al, sitting in the booth alongside the one and great Mike Fingers.
How you doing, everybody?
23,
Glad to be back.
and Dr. James Heller. Table 24,
And we are in for another match.
Charlie Eames.
Maybe this time we can get carried away and have both mics on.
Maybe,
that
yeah.
mistake.
Let's make sure the button's pressed.
Hey, JSB in the house. John Slingblade. Hi, John. Getting back to it, yeah. We had one of the mics muted. I don't know which one. And
Yeah.
we were having a conversation, and everybody out there was wondering, like, hey.
Right now,
How you doing, John?
I'd like to direct your attention.
Yeah, we went off pretty good. I mean, we had a good discussion going on. And we had the mic was off, and I think the match was even over.
The match was over, and we were just going on, and that was pretty deep.
Yeah,
I was
well,
about to flip you for the coin for
yeah,
the
that's what happens.
Our co-sponsors are Championship Golf.
But, you know, we're trying to teach the people out there, trying to point out some stuff. That's what I do anyway. I mean, if you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, I apologize. Deal with it.
It's like a learning process.
It is, you know, and I try to, try and enlighten some people if I can. You know, I like helping out that way.
Absolutely, I agree.
Sponsored by Steinway Cafe and Billiards in New York City. Our patron sponsors are Stu McKenna and Tom Gleich.
Yeah, this match is going to get started in just a minute. Tony Robles is playing Thorston Hohmann. Hohmann, I think, lost his first match at the Earl Herring. Earl played good on him.
And he's sponsored by Brenda Hughes.
Let's see what Thorston takes to that. Shouldn't be too bad for him. I mean, it's not like it's a one and out or you're losing out. We're still in the round robin stage of this event, so every player, there's 8 different groups, and I think each group's got 6 players in it, and each one plays every player in that group. And the top 2, I guess, from the combined score throughout the 5 matches that they played, they move on to the single elimination part of the tournament. That's the deep end of the pool, you know, where the money really starts to play.
Yeah, and the ball count goes up.
Yeah. Right now we're doing quick races to 100. We've already seen 200 and outs, at least 2. Nick Emin was the first one. And,
Ralph Eckert was.
Ralph Eckert, yes.
Yeah.
Ralph Eckert was the first one. He played Charlie Ames, I think.
Nevertheless, both of them did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
100.
He played Blair Lewandowski, I think it was. And then Mika did it against Sean Wilkie. And here we go. Break is underway. Looks like Holman's going to win the break. I'm going to guess he's going to tell Tony to rack him.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I want to go out on a limb and say, yeah, Tony, yeah, you rack him. And we'll see either one of these players are capable of running the set out. It just comes down to the break and having a decent shot.
Thorston Hohmann actually won this event 2 times, I believe, in 2006 and also in 2011.
Yeah.
Pretty strong.
He's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
His high run's 400, I think, right? It's over 400.
I have to look up the stats I have them in the iPad. I wouldn't doubt it.
I think it's over 400. Tony, I think, is 200 and something. He's got a high 200.
267.
It is, yeah, high 200.
You guys can let us know if the volume control is okay for you out there.
Yeah, give us a little feedback.
If we're too low or if we're too high, just where we can try to accommodate as much as we can on this side. In the meantime, Tony Robles set the break. We are racing to 100.
I think Tony lost his first match, too. I don't think he won. Well, he played Earl Herring. I think he did win. He did win, yeah.
Yeah, he did win.
He didn't play that great, though, from what I remember.
Tony got out and he won that match, yeah.
All right, Tony laid out a pretty good break shot. Cue ball's up on the end rail. He's got a cut on that, looks like the 2 ball, but I don't think he's going to play it.
Check one.
He's looking for a dead one. Always got to check that pack for a dead one.
Any kind of disturbance, huh?
Yeah.
Just get up there and take a good, quick look.
Oh, absolutely. Every time you touch the rack, something moves, something just, slides a little bit out of line, and before you know it, there's a dead one, and if you don't see it first, you're going to pay the price. And right now, I don't think there's a dead one in there. I like to see from where we're sitting, but Hohmann's coming off that win from the Yankee Stats. That straight pool invitational, I believe, right?
Yeah.
We know he's on fire.
Yeah, I like him to win the tournament.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the favorites. I mean, out of the amount of players that entered this event, he's got to be in the top 5.
He didn't find something dead. He's just playing off the stack here, right?
Yeah, real thin cut here.
Like
Oh, you could see the bottom ball. That's a great shot.
How's the speed, folks?
Wow, perfect.
Yeah, Tony Robles had a tough time there. His first match was his game. And he's got to bring his A game to this match right here.
Yeah.
Easier said than done for Tony, doing a lot of tour work and leagues. Says he doesn't have too much time to practice. Goes back to that saying, you can't have the cake and eat it, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to play this ball. He might. I think he's actually going to play safe. He's just going to thin it. I think the best chance for him to get a safe back would be to just play up towards the side pocket. Well, he decided. I think he might have miscued.
Yeah, he was trying to bring that ball.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Thorston has a shot under the 9 here. Or is he gaming at the 3?
He's playing the 9. He's going to come around 2 rails, I think.
Oh, get
Oh,
the
he
angle.
could hold it. Nice. It looks like he could hold it from there.
I think we should start calling him the master.
He is a beast. He's going to play this with a little high right, I think, and spin 1 rail back towards the center. Perfect. Yeah, a little unfortunate. He's right on the rail. He's going to play the 1 next, probably. Try and get himself a little better position.
Okay, we have an update from John Slingblade. Thorston's high run.
408.
408. Yeah, you were right, Mikey. Up in the
Yeah, I knew he was over 400. There's only a handful of us that run over 400.
Correct. And
I'm definitely not one of them.
okay. I never doubted you. You could have.
Yeah, maybe in 2 or 3 innings.
I think Steve Kerr is going to run over 400 in another year or so.
Yeah. Yeah, no comment? He's got potential. He just
He
keeps,
loves the game.
Yeah, he's got a good desire and drive to play. And that's what you need, really. I mean, that's key right there. I decided to play the 10. Looks like he's going to play the combination. He's still trying to figure out a way to get into that pack.
Folks, just let me give you a little insight here. Don't forget, there's a few major tournaments coming up here right after this. We have the Ginky Memorial. Ginky Memorial is right after this. And then
Well, no, I think the Steinway Classic.
Is that it? And then
The Steinway Classic is this next Sunday and Monday. I
Anyway,
think.
you can check them online.
And the
They're
Ginky
posted
event.
all over. And then you got Steinway Classic.
Yeah, that's this next weekend. I think Genki Memorial is in September, beginning of September.
All great events. And then you got the the Maryland 14.1
Yeah.
coming up also. This is all going to be streamed by Inside Pool. So if you go to their YouTube channel or Ustream channel and follow them or subscribe to them, you will get an email saying, hey, Inside Pool is streaming right now. So that's a good point. Just go over there and follow or subscribe on YouTube, and you will get an email saying, hey, they're up live.
Right.
And these are going to be major tournaments here at Steinway. This
Yeah.
place is going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
blowing up off the walls.
That's already the best place in New York to play
Yeah.
for action.
But that Kinky Memorial, it's like a full field. I mean,
Yeah, it's always going to be a full field.
always. Guy was loved. Great player.
That might turn out to be one of the major events in the pool calendar. You know.
Pretty big event, yeah.
All right, Thorston's kind of taking this rack apart. Pushed out a little break shot there with the 5, it looks like, with a 3. Now, he can do this many different ways from here. Might come back a little bit and play the 4 next. One rail, play the 6 next. You know, he's really, any way he wants to do this. Could play this up and play the 1 next. And then, looks like the 2 and the 11.
Yeah, leave the 11 ball for your last ball. It looks like he's going for the 11 now.
Yeah.
Well,
Again,
either one, 11 or the 2.
Exactly. He can play the 11, then the 1, and then the 2, or the 11, the 2, then the 1. They're set up in such a way he can get out. You know, he can get to his break shot any way he chooses.
Let's see what the master does. That's what he
Yeah,
decided.
he's going to do the 1, then the 2.
Well, he can just follow up a little bit on the 2 and wind up with a good angle for
Yeah.
the break. You know.
Doesn't matter what side of the table he ends up on. He's going to draw this back a little bit. He might throw it to the rail.
Perfect.
And then just stop right there. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
do anything.
Doesn't have to. And if he was on the other side, he'd have to follow just a little
Yeah.
bit. Here, he's perfect.
Perfect. Tony better watch out.
Anybody better watch out.
You know?
So
And that's the thing now. It's not that if you're playing a set of 9 ball or 10 ball, you're going to get your chance at the table. You can't afford to make a mistake. The guy's going to run out.
if you're playing alternate breaks.
Well, yeah. Tony might not shoot. He might not make any more mistakes.
Right.
Might not make any mistakes. You know, and,
Yep.
and Hohmann
Understandable.
could just run right through the door right now. It's wide open for him.
I think he's done it once before.
Yeah, he might have, you know. He's, I'd bet that he does 100 balls this week.
You heard it.
He just knows how to hit that break shot. That's what makes him so much better than everybody else. Almost everybody else. Which is a hard thing to say in this event. Geez, all these guys are brutal. You know,
If coming off major wins, you know, like he just come off, you know, you're pumped.
yeah.
You know, you're really pumped up.
I don't think this guy's missed since last Wednesday.
Is that right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
He's just,
Exactly what you mean.
you know who I haven't seen this week? Ralph Souquet. Is he around?
He's in, if I'm not mistaken, Germany.
Is he?
I believe so.
He was here for the straight pool, the
Yeah.
that
yeah.
thing last week.
I
So
believe
was
he's back in Germany. If I'm not
Oliver
mistaken.
Ortman. Is he here?
Nope.
Really?
I don't believe
Really? I find it hard to believe they'd come all the way over here just for that one event, knowing that the straight pool world tournament is the next week.
I thought Oliver was here. We're looking right through the brackets now.
Yeah, I don't see Ralph Souquet.
No, Ralph's definitely not here. I believe he is in
Yeah.
Germany.
Wow.
Okay, Ortman is here.
Oliver Ortman. All right. I was going to say he's big straight pool. For him to miss an event like this, especially if he's here. So you guys are going to enjoy watching him run. Yeah, he just picks them apart,
Same
finds out
rhythm.
what his trouble area is.
Same rhythm. Looks for the patterns. You know, if he thinks he can go another way, it's amazing.
He's got right now what I call the circle of death almost. If you look at the very center of the table where the rack is, he's got that little circle of balls. You know, he's got those 6 balls that form a circle. You almost can't play any one of them because
Play all 6.
there's no position for you to get to. He's going to have to pick out one just like he did. See, now he's in the center of that circle. Now he can play any ball he wants. But once you get that little circle together, you almost can't play one until you break something out. He took care of that pretty good.
Even though the champion that he is, just to take his time deliberately.
Oh, absolutely.
After seeing the same shot how many times
Yeah.
playing in tournaments,
Well, it's
for
not
perfection.
exactly. It's
Oh.
not, to me, it's not the shot that he's shooting. It's the layout of the balls, which are never going to be the same. So even though he's looking at a very similar shot, he shot it 1,000 times, the position of the object balls aren't the same. And if you want to be good, you have to take a second, collect your thoughts, figure out what the table's telling you. And that's what these guys are really big at. They know what the table's telling them. They can understand what it's saying, and they follow along. The balls are pretty much laid out. They'll tell you where they want to go. And if these guys can pick up on that, they just pick them apart in the simplest way.
Pinpoint position he's looking to play. Got out
Yeah.
of line, huh?
Yeah, he overhit that a little bit. He might be able to play the 3.
Well, it looks like he's
He's either going to have the 11 or the 14 4 combo, it looks like.
probably slide over for the 13. Get the 13 out of his
Yeah,
way.
he can do that and come forward and play the 4 next, or the 14 next. My buddy Blair just walked by. There you go. Nice and simple. You know, he stays down, he follows through. How do you beat a guy like that?
You wait. You have to wait.
Wait, until what? He's 85?
Yeah.
96?
Or you're 85 sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
That's it when you can't do it.
I
But
think
it's
the
real enjoyable just, sitting here and watching them pick this.
only way to
table
beat a guy
apart,
like that
you
is you got to pull a Nancy Kerrigan on him.
A Nancy Kerrigan.
Hit him with the cue or something. That's about it.
I don't know, Toasty's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I would be afraid to do that too.
And you can't run. He'll catch you.
Yeah, I know. He spent some time in the German army, I think. He's in shape.
Nice shot.
Perfect shot. He just sees what the table's telling him, And that's what he does. He can just stop right there, or if he's got too much of an angle, hit it a little bit firmer. There you go. 2 rails around. He might even be able to
Gotta
draw
watch
it.
his speed. And, he looks like he's going to
2
draw it.
rails, yeah, a little high, a little left.
Oh, 2 rails. Meets the angle.
He's always going to be at the right angle. You almost can't cross the line. You're the
A
line
little more
into the
speed.
pocket.
Yeah. Well, a little more speed and cue ball up table. And if you just joined us, the score is in the background there in the left-hand corner. The players put their own scores up and they sign sheets certifying both players' sort of score.
Yeah, there's the 6. He plays that shot soft because he knows the 6 is coming out.
Yeah, if you overhit it, it'll go right back in the stack.
Yeah. He's a little unfortunate that's all he's got.
He's going to look at this a little bit.
I think he's going to pound the 6 and come 1 or 2 rails up and down the table.
Well, how about just going up and down the table and getting behind this pack and using the 11
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
You know,
He's not going to come into the pack off the end rail. He's going to try and get past the stack, I think, and then he'll have a shot on either side of the table to go into the stack.
And again, he's probably seeing things that we don't notice.
Yeah.
You know, being in that season.
He might have
He could do 1 or 2
Oh,
shots.
yeah.
I like that shot, too. He's got the powers.
He's going to hit right here. He might even come with a high left and come 2 rails into the stack. No, he just wanted to play 1 rail. An easier shot.
Yeah, I
You
get
see,
that.
now he's under the ball.
I think he's more under the ball than he wanted.
No,
but I
he's
still
perfect.
think makeable. And
He's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. He'll come off the 3. But you got to be careful, though, actually. If he comes off the left side of the 3, he could scratch in the side pocket, or he can brush off that side of balls and go up table.
I think he's going right into him. Solid.
See? Oh, up table.
Mike.
Almost scratched.
You're starting to see things. You're a scary guy.
I see it all. I know everything.
Wow.
I forget who I am, by the way, I got a tough time playing, but I know what the game is about. I'm giving all these guys a break because I'm hurt a little bit, I'll give them a chance to play some, to win some events without me, Once I get back in shape, once my back starts giving me a little bit
Well,
of a
start
break.
patting yourself on the back. You do a lot of talking.
I can't pat myself on the back. I can't reach my back. You pat me. Go ahead. Give me a little. There you go.
Oh, here comes your lawyer in the front door now.
Nice. My lawyer's here.
Well, what do you think about this, Mike?
He's going to have to roll a 10 in. I don't know if the 14 goes. The 8-11 looks like it could go. He kind of, like I said, he had to be careful when he went into the stack because he could glance and go up table. Which
And you called it.
I called that one, but unfortunately for him,
He's shooting this?
he's going to shoot it, sure. Looks like he's coming down on it like a stop shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice shot. Bravo.
He hits him straight.
Beautiful shot.
I don't know if he's got a dead one in there. If he doesn't have a dead one, that might be a shot to nothing almost, unfortunately. Because he's got nothing now. He might be able to bank the 14. But again, he still has nothing to get into that stack. He's looking like as the ball goes. Now, you got to be...
Either that or he's using strategy to play it safe, making sure nothing goes.
Where is he going to play it safe, though? He's going to take a foul. He can't just roll in there. His only chance of maybe playing safe would I think would be to brush the 1 and come 1 rail up under the 2 ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's,
Lock up on the 2.
Well, yeah, but if he comes up a little short,
As long as the 11 doesn't go.
well, that's what I mean. Just touch the 1. It's a tough shot either way. You know what he could do also? He could put the 14 maybe into the stack and come back to where he is now.
He's curious. He's
He's looking. He wants it to go. He wants that to go.
There's all kind of equations here.
Yeah.
Rocket science at its best.
If you look closer, you can see smoke coming out of his ears. That flying burner.
Well, you're in control. You're the guy in his seat.
Exactly.
It takes you a little bit longer. Longer to sit there. And if the ball's makeable, get it off.
Yep.
On ice.
There's a calculated chance he's taking right now. If it goes, it goes. Well, he decided to play the 14, I guess. I guess that might have been what he was looking at. It's kind of tough for us to tell from where we're at. Now he looks like he's frozen on the rail. Just making the 15 is going to be tough. And again, he does not have a shot. He doesn't have a shot from here. I mean, unless the 8 can go off the 9, maybe.
Well, that looks
and
like
play
the
the
2
11.
ball under the stack behind the stack there. If he can get down low enough, he might be able to tuck that 2
Yeah.
ball to the corner pocket.
Yeah, but from where he's at, if that 15's frozen and the Q's frozen, that ain't happening. Not a
Oh,
chance.
no,
He still
not a
can't get
chance
down
from
there
this
far
view.
enough.
Yeah, from this, that's like pinpoint position.
Yeah, he's trying to play the 11 off the
Almost
5 or off the
impossible.
4. That's an aggressive shot. And again, you know, this might be a situation where he would be better off playing safe. We'll see what he's going to do. Yeah, he's wow, I think he wants to play the 11. What a shot that was, huh?
Absolutely.
Wow. Nice. Yeah, he played the corner ball. Went right in.
Wow. That's why he was
Carom,
looking, you
yeah.
know.
He wanted to try and play that first, I guess, and he couldn't. He realized he needed to be where he was.
Yeah, he needed that.
He needed to be on the
angle,
other
right
side.
angle to get it.
Exactly, and he got it all right. All right, he's got to try and figure out some kind of break, and he's got to get that stripe ball off the upper rail. Those are pretty much the only 2 issues he's got right now. He could come off the 9 and try and go into the 8. Well, if he stays under the 8, he can bump out that stripe, but he might have went too far. He'll play the stripe ball and come back again. He wants to try and get past it. Past that straight in line on the 8. This way, when he plays the 8, the stripe will come out. He'll have the 3 in the corner. And then from there, it's rack him up again. Uh, 28-0, I think the score is. There you go. He wants to get down low enough. Get down low enough. Can you say perfect?
I think he wanted to get.
He's perfect.
He wants to bump that 13 for
Yeah.
the break shot. Is that
Yep,
what he wants
he's
to do
going to
here?
bump it out. He'll have the 3 next. 3 will get him to the 1. Watch this. Point.
Nice shot.
How do you beat that?
You know, you sit there and watch and
You
enjoy
watch.
it.
Exactly. You let it happen because you can't do nothing about it. But that's what these guys do so well. They move balls around. You know, they break stuff out. They create break shots. They create shots that don't exist. The bottom right, try and get back to the center of the table. And he'll be up 3 racks. A little further away than what he wanted, but you can deal with that.
Folks, without these sponsors here, this would never be possible. And we'd like to thank Mulhausen, the best in billiards.
Yeah, it's a nice table that they were playing on.
Absolutely. Fury.
Fury makes good cues. They make good products. Championship cloth. That plays real nice. Masters chalk. Everybody knows Masters chalk. It's a staple in most pool rooms around the country. Here we go, folks.
On his run.
Oh, and he missed it.
Missed the break ball.
Wow, that's,
Well, look at the cue ball.
yeah. Well, he would have dealt with that, but
Good thing about this is Tony can roll it. You know, he's got balls that he can pocket on his side if he can fall down on the 8 or.
yeah. He have
or-
the combo of the 8. The only bad thing,
Unless he's got something wired. He's
yeah, well, he's looking too. That's a good thing too, because he's been sitting for so long. He might be thinking to himself, listen, I've been sitting for so long, the guy's running out, and when he misses, look what he leaves me. You know, he could be upset that way, which is bad.
I don't think he's upset. I think
Again, he's got to just accept
Part of
it.
the game,
He's
right?
got to accept it. A lot of people will get upset, and and then they'll get up, they'll be upset, they'll miss their shot. And be like, look, see what he left me? You can't think like that. You got to think to yourself, what can I do from here? You know.
right.
Tony looks like he's playing at the 14, it looks like. And the only problem is, how do you get in there? How do you get in there to hit it cleanly?
You ex Thorston, right? At this point, you ex Thorston.
Yeah.
You know.
Thorston, would you mind helping me out here?
I don't-
He's got to play the 15 into the 11, it looks like, so the 6 comes down into the 10.
Yeah, if they're all tagged, you know, if they're all
Exactly,
tagged together,
exactly.
that you can do that.
Otherwise, he's got to roll in the 2. See, he's trying to figure out exactly where that's going.
But if they're not frozen, you know, little errors, man. And this 14 doesn't go.
And that's what he's looking at. He's looking at how to come off. He's going to end up coming off the 4 ball, which is smart, okay? Because he knows where he's going to hit the 15, it looks like. But where's the 4 ball going? Mike Davis played a break shot in one of his early matches, and he played a great break shot, but he scratched because the cue ball went forward and it went off another ball. Tony is preventing that right now. He's looking to see where it's going to go to help prevent, an unforced error. People think it's a bad roll, but it's just physics.
Yeah.
And he's trying to defend against that right now. You don't want to play the 2 ball. He might just have to play the 2 ball. He can roll the 2 ball right in and play the 10 next.
How Tony is looking at this shot.
Oh, come on, Tony. Let's see how it goes. He's going to hope it goes. There you go.
Where?
Nice shot. And you see the way the cue came off the 4 ball. He planned for that because he knew that's what was going to happen. He knew it was a safe shot to take, and he did it. He got great results. From here, Hohmann better watch out.
Yeah, at this point here, either player, I mean, it's only 100 balls. I mean, there's many people that have never ran 100 balls, but these guys.
Yeah, but these are all, top players.
So,
Like I
either
said,
one of them could do it.
Some of these guys, I mean, that's their practice routine.
Yeah.
You run and play until you run 100 balls. So they're doing this weekly, daily.
Well, like I said, they were hanging out. Him, Ron Mason, and Thorston. I don't know if it was within the last couple of weeks or last year when it happened, and Tony was just fooling around and ran 197 balls.
Yeah, it's amazing. But that's the good thing about pool and straight pool. Every time you step to the table, you're potentially looking at a high run.
Yeah, considering you figure out the pattern the right
yeah,
way.
yeah, you figure out how to play the correct shots at the correct time. Well, it's to keep you from running. Now, I don't know if he's going to go into the stack right here. I mean, he's got a couple of balls he's got to break out. He wants to figure if he goes into him, where's he going to end up next? He's got to try and figure out a way to get back into him. He might throw it in right now.
Looks like he is.
There you go.
Had the insurance ball,
Yeah.
so near the side pocket, isn't it? Does that
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, that'll probably go. If
Yeah.
not, he's got the one underneath, the stripe underneath. Might need a bridge, but he'll be able to get to it.
I don't like that shot shooting with the bridge. That's
No, I'm not saying I like it either,
looks
but
like a more of a cut shot, no?
might be all you got.
Oh, he doesn't have the side pocket. I don't think he has that ball, 7 ball. Is that the 7 ball over
Well,
there?
it looks like the 7. It is a steep angle. I mean, the pockets are pretty generous, but
That's one
he
factor.
can,
And then you got to shoot over a ball with a bridge. I mean, shoot over a ball is another
he
factor.
can play
and
this
then
in
you
the
gotta use
corner.
bridge.
If you don't like the side, he can play it right in the corner.
Right.
Now, the only issue he's got is that little 3 balls right in the center there.
This room at Steinway's, Steinway Billiards here on Steinway Street in Astoria, Queens. If you want to Google it, you can Google it. And if you can make it, this room is wall to wall. And after the tournament ends the session for today, they're going to have their weekly Monday night tournament. It's going to run a little bit later, but
That's going to go on tonight.
they're going to try to put that in. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people.
Oh, the place is packed. What is that, a handicap event?
Yeah, I believe it's a
Yeah.
handicap event. Yeah. It's the Wednesday that's the open, right?
You got me.
Yeah, I think Wednesday is the open tournament, and Monday is their handicap.
I've been out of it a little too long to know what days the events are going. He's got a pretty out here, pretty simple out. 2 rails, he's got the 3 on the side.
Shape for the angle.
Yeah, he's perfect now. He's going to roll towards the rail. He might want to play this 1 rail if he's got the angle, just to make sure. If you try to play it without getting to that rail, it's easier to get positioned by going to the rail. Gives you a target to shoot at, instead of just trying to hit the ball and roll it up 8 or 9 inches. You know what I'm saying? Play into the rail because you know you're coming off the rail, and as soon as you come off that rail, you're perfect. He's got such a big target area that way.
Would like to thank NYC Grind, nycgrind.com, co-producing this stream with Insightful Mag,
Jerry Tarantola.
the Snoop himself.
All right, Tony's checking out where he's going to hit the stack. Smart move. That's going to determine whether or not he plays a high or a low ball.
Cue ball had action on it and rolled forward.
Yeah.
Might have frozen.
No, he's got a shot. He's got the
he's got a
6.
shot, yeah.
Yeah, he played that with a high ball because he knew he was coming off the top of the stack. So he pounded it, knowing the cue ain't going nowhere. Yeah, they read that pack very well.
You're right. Oh, yeah.
Which again would be another tip. You know, if you want to learn how to play good pool, learn where you're going into that stack. We're just checking the schedule to see about some upcoming events.
That's the next match.
The next one, John Schmidt is, I think, playing. I think it's Johnny Fulcher.
That's the next live stream match.
Right
After this. Well, what time is that scheduled for, Mike?
7:30.
7:30 scheduled.
I think
that
that's
in mind.
Johnny Fulcher. I think he's a European player. And if he came here from Europe, you know he's not too bad. He's going to make the trip all the way here.
I believe he spells his name Jonny too.
Yeah. Tony wants to see what he's got. He's looking at the lay of the table right now. He's going to determine what the table's telling him. He might play this with a high ball and come into the pack. Break him up, he'll have the 3 or the 5 to 10.
Well, he's got a lot of insurance balls out there. It's a good time to do it.
That's what I mean. He might have tried that, knowing he'll have insurance. Now, he might play the 10 ball next. I think it's a 10 or the 14. That looks like it goes past the 5. He might play the 11 right here and roll up a little bit. He might draw this back. He played it forward. See if he got enough.
And if you'd like to look up some history on Tony Robles, go right over there. TonyRobles.com. You can see an encyclopedia for achievements.
Yeah, he played to get a little bit of an angle on the 3. I think he'll go into him with the 3. I'm not so sure that was the greatest shot. He may go forward. This way he'll have the 13 or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, he just wanted to nudge him. He wanted to make sure he kept the ball around there for his break shot.
And he also made sure that he was going to follow it to have the insurance balls down below.
Yeah.
He could have nudged them and stayed there, and then he would have been in the water.
Right. He's going to roll forward a little bit. He's going to play the 13 next and go into him that way and try and have the 7 push out the 9 as his break shot. And then he'll have the 5 next as his insurance. He's not going to hit this one hard.
No, he's just going to nudge him out.
Yep. He just wants to roll this in there. See? 8 ball came out. I don't think the 9 came out. But
8 ball's real good.
yeah, high break shot. That'll work though. Gonna need the bridge. He's gonna have to leave the 8 as his break, and he's gonna probably leave the 4 as a key ball. And with the 10 up there next to it, he'll have no problems getting on the break shot. He's just going to play this. He might play the 7 next or the 9 next. See, he came up a little too high, which is fine because he can sacrifice either one of these balls on the center table.
Yeah.
You know, and still be able to get on his break shot, which he might do.
Aramith, the official ball for the World Tournament. I think what he's looking at here is either 10-4,
No.
then the 7, come around 2 rails for the 9, or even, what's the ball on the side rail? One ball?
That's the 1.
Yeah, he might take that. He might elect to take that out now, right after the side pocket shot.
He might. He might play the 10, 7, 4, 1, and then 9, and then just draw up a little bit for the 8.
There's a 9.
He might go a little forward here. He got a little too high up. He might go forward and play the 1 next. There you go.
Good shot. Stop on the 4
Now
ball.
roll it up. Yeah, roll it up a little bit. Dead center on the 4.
That's it. Stop it. Stop the rock right there, and he's set up perfect. A little more angle than he wanted, or he can just.
No, he'd
roll
be
it,
fine.
kill it.
They just kill it.
Tony Robles, don't count any one of these players out.
Yeah, Tony knows what he's doing.
Just a little bit.
He's actually doing work, I think, with the HBO series Boardwalk Empire.
Yes.
I think he's the consultant, I think, for the pool scenes that they shoot. How cool would that be?
Great.
Huh? To be on the set watching all the actors
You
showing them
are
how to
in
play a
the
little pool.
73rd World Tournament, being live streamed by Inside Pool from Steinway Billiards, Astoria, Queens. And you are watching Tony, the Silent Assassin, Robles against the Terminator, Lost one. And if you want to know the score, it's in the background there. It looks like it is
42 to 21,
27.
maybe? 27?
Looks like 27.
Well, Tony's on his way. Thorston might be winning right now, but not for long. Tony can catch a gear a little bit. He's going to play to 7, come down a little bit. I don't think he can get into the stack from there. And that's okay too. These guys realize that. He's more than willing to go up around, around the stack and come back in him from the top end. He's not going to force anything that's not there. From here, he can play the 4 or the 3 ball.
Play the 4 and bust him up a little bit more.
Yep. He'll come forward.
Well, he's got the 1, if he wants to draw up, he's got the 1 as an insurance ball, even the 3.
Well, no, he doesn't have the 1 yet.
Well, isn't that the... Oh, that's a 9 ball up there?
That's the stripe up there.
Oh, that's a 9 ball, okay.
Might be the 11. Hard to tell. But if he just rolls forward with a little bit of spin, he doesn't have to hit him that hard, but he might decide to go through him. And they broke up pretty well. He's still got break shots in the area.
Just for that stroke, he didn't put too much on it. Just a medium, you see all the action he got on the cue ball, it just kept going right through.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Beautiful.
Follow through. He followed through, That's what these guys do. These guys do that better than everybody else. That's why they are who they are,
Well, don't put yourself down. You were just talking about the, handful of runs and over 400.
Well,
Come on.
yeah,
You're contradicting yourself, Mike.
Yeah, I'm humble, I guess.
Hey,
I'm humble that way.
you're good like that.
Yeah, I'm good that way, you know what I'm saying? All right, now, even though, like you were saying before, he's taking his time. The rack is wide open. But, look at him. Does it look like the rack's wide open when he's shooting?
He's thinking about the 10-6 down there?
Exactly, 10-6-2.
He's got
to get the 3 ball out of there.
He's got an opportunity right now to nudge it. Okay.
Well, he does.
He's probably saying to himself, do I take that opportunity now and nudge him out?
That might be a little bit of a risk.
Position?
Might be a little bit of a risk. He's trying to figure out how to do it in the simplest way with insurance.
I think he's electing to take him out now, nudge him out now.
No, I don't know. If he does, he's risking tying up the 3 and 10.
At the right speed.
Yeah, he didn't.
Touch it all. Well, the 6 ball has a pocket.
It might. It might go past the 2. If he plays the 11 and the 1, he can come 2 rails around for the 10, or the 6, or the 2. All 3 of them might go in that bottom right pocket. He chose not to do that, though. He's going to draw back a touch. He's going to use the 3 as his break shot. So he's going to get angle on the 10. All right, yeah, see if he comes 1 rail now, he might have the 2, 6, and the 10 all in his bottom right pocket.
Yeah, that 6 he's got a pocket. Watching precision pool.
Oh, yeah. And again, nice and easy, nice and simple.
Now, he doesn't want to nudge this 10 too hard and knock that break ball any further, or maybe nudge the 10 and leave the 10 in the place of the 3.
That's possible.
But he's got to watch he doesn't lock him up. If he's going to shoot the 6 here.
He might want to shoot the 6. If the 6 goes. He might shoot this. He might be playing it 2. See, all 3 of them go in that pocket. He's got a bit of an angle. He'll play the 6 and draw back, it looks. And he's going to use that stripe up top as his key ball. Again, it looks like he's going to have to draw this one rail. He just wants to get to the center of the table.
Tony gets out here, and we're only looking at a 1-ball difference now.
Yeah.
Never mind if he gets out.
And that's it. Just to maybe a little bit of high left to come straight back down the center of the table. Well, he went 2 rails.
Good shoot.
I don't think I would have done that. Only because now he's got a steep angle on the 3. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you could have got a little closer.
He could have got closer. Number 1, he's guaranteed to hit the pack right now, which is good. But he's got such a tough cut on the 3. You know what I'm saying? If he comes straight down the center of the table, he'll still have angle on the 3 to get into the pack. It's a much easier shot. But what do I know?
Well, he had no choice. I didn't think he had a 1-rail shot to come down.
Yeah, I thought maybe he did. He might have played it with a little bit of inside. He could have came down 1, I think. But
going back to playing the 2-rail shots, you really got to have the speed down.
Yeah.
You know, so far, he's shooting a lot better than he did in the first
Oh,
match.
absolutely.
Even though he won his first match.
He's comfortable. He's comfortable.
It looks like he's more, like Tony.
Yeah. We'll see how.
Back into his game.
Let's see if he can hold it together and put down the 3. There you go.
Back out to the center.
A good kiss off the 6, and he's got plenty of shots now.
Line him up.
He's got enough. You only need 1. Like I said, after that break shot, you have to have that 1 shot.
And at this point, with that ball just pocketed by Tony, we're tied at 42. So Tony's going to get it.
He's in it, yeah.
All of a sudden now
it's a
Thorston
match.
becomes Thorston. Tony has control of the table.
Yeah. Thorston might be thinking, geez, I lost my first one. I might be losing this. I was in control of this match, and then before you know it. But Tony and Thorston are good friends. So I don't think they're going to hold any kind of grudges against each other, regardless of who wins. I think they both have tremendous respect for each other's game. And now that everything's apart, you don't need to go into nothing. He's got 2 or 3 break shot opportunities. He doesn't have the greatest key ball right now, but he can work on that. He's got to get the 8 ball out of there. So we'll see what he does.
J.R. Calvert just sent in over the wire here that he would like to personally thank everybody for watching the stream. And a special thanks to all the moderators that are helping out. And CMBWSU, he can't thank you enough for helping out. He really appreciate it. Just in off the wire.
He's got the 4. I think he takes out the 4 now. Looks like the 4.
Yeah, once he gets on an 8, then he has the 9 on the opposite side if he wants.
Exactly.
You know?
But he does have to get rid of the 4. And you might as well do it right now. Take it out. He's got other balls he can get to from there, so. Oh, he's just moving some balls up table. Wants to keep the pockets empty. Every now and again, if you forget how many balls are in there and you try to pocket one, if you hit it hard, it might pop right out. It's the back of the pocket off the top of a ball that's in there. It comes right back out again.
Right.
Wouldn't
Well, at this point in the game right here, he doesn't have to slam anything either,
No.
but still good practice to take him out of there if you're playing with drop pockets. Absolutely.
Yeah, when you're playing straight pool, the majority of your balls are going to go in those lower 2 pockets. And if you stop and think for a second, or if you don't think for a second, before you know it, you got 7, 8, 9 balls in that one pocket.
I do that a lot.
You still got to get out that 8 ball somehow, and I think he just found a way.
And also that 7.
Yeah, the 7's not too bad.
We got 2 of them on the side. I think he's going to play the 1 ball after this just to get that out of there.
No, I don't think he can get to the 1 from here. Well, he could, I guess. He's got more of an angle.
But he's got to leave himself an angle also. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to get straight. Unless
No,
he's got
all
something
right.
on this side of the table.
I think he's going to play the 10. He'll draw back a little bit to play the 15. Then from there, he can play the 8. 8 will get him to the 1. And then after he plays the 1, he'll have the 9.
Good call. He went for the 1
He
ball.
went for the 1. He made it a little tougher for himself, too, by hitting it. Now he's got to find a ball to get to. He can play this with a little bit
Play
of
the
bottom.
15
Come across the table, yeah, for that. Well, he can play the 7 next.
or the 7. Get them both out of the way. Yeah. And he likes to play the 15.
Yeah, he played it good. He had good speed control right there. Sometimes you're better off playing another shot that you can fully stroke instead of trying to play like a half shot or a drag shot or a draw shot. Play something that you can fully stroke like that, you know, and let the cue ball go because you know where it's going.
He got there, but not as much as he wanted to. He wanted to get up on that 7 a little straighter.
He's going to leave, it looks like, the 11. He's going to play the 8 now, I think. He can nudge the 9 over. He'll have that next.
Leave the 11 as your break shot.
Yeah. If he plays the
Or
8.
the deuce, right?
Yeah. 2's a little low. He's only got the 8 or the 11. And from where he's at on the 7, that's a steep cut. Cue ball's going to have to travel a bit. If he just plays the 8 a little bit, he can nudge the 9 towards the corner. This way he'll open them up. And he's still got a shot.
Caused a little more problem by leaving that 9 ball on the lower rail, though.
A little bit, but not much.
Do you move into the 5 ball and then grab the 9? But then you're dealing with, what is that, the 8 and 11?
If he wanted to, he could play the 5, it's the 4, I guess, or the 5 in the lower left-hand corner, and just come to the side rail. He'd be about the middle diamond on the long rail, and then he can play the 9 there. He can play it inside, or he can play it maybe 2 rails behind or straight up. You know, he'll have options. But again, it seems like a simple out. There's only 4 balls left he's got to shoot, and he's got his break ball. But he's looking, he's taking his time, he's walking around the table, he's examining everything from every position possible to give him the best shot, the best chance. You see, from here, he can go 1 rail onto the 2. He can go maybe 2 rails onto the 7 from there. He might be able to come up right here and get on the 7. He's going to come past the 2. So that's what he tried to do. He got on the 7. He's a little steep still.
Oh, it's nice. Just come out.
Yeah, this is just 1 rail.
Come down below this 11 ball here.
Well, he wants to stay above the 11.
And then just draw it back up.
Yep.
On top of
Yeah.
the 11.
Yeah, he'll get past.
Shot just like that.
Exactly. Now he's got 1 rail he can play. Soft draw shot. A little bit of maybe left-hand
We
spin.
see this set up quite often.
Yeah.
Free pool.
Yeah. Yeah, it works out very well for what he wants to do. Wow. That's the second time he played that shot. He played that against Earl Herring. He scratched in the side pocket. He cut it in and went 1 rail, 2 rail, 3 rail, and then right in the side. See, that didn't have to go in. He played that against Earl Herring. Tremendous shot, I believe, and it worked out perfect for him. But now the table's a little bit more used. A little bit of a little less slide. Didn't have to get the same result, and he didn't. Didn't go as long as he wanted it to because the rails are now starting to get a little wear. The sheen is gone from the cloth. It's starting to disappear, so now it's gripping better.
Sorry, folks.
But Tony laid down a good number of balls right there. I think he shot 48. Did he? 40. All right. And now Thorston's got a chance to get back at the table. Very unfortunate. I mean, he played a great shot and a great imagination, too, to play that shot. A lot of guys won't see that, you know, but that's how he plays. He looks, he knows what's there. And like I said, if you guys watched the first match that was broadcast, he played that against Earl Herring. People probably said, what is he doing? But you know what? It worked perfectly for him. Unfortunately, this time, not so much. And he gave Thorston a chance. Yeah, Tony was at 53. So he got back in the match, but very unfortunate that scratched. So Thorston's he's got a wide open table. Any shot he wants. He's in control right now. Everything is wide open right here.
His signature break, huh?
Yeah. He's got to work on getting a break shot.
Right, he's got a lot of...
He might draw the cue right now into the 1. I tried to draw it into the 8. I don't think he had more. He had more of an angle. He couldn't really get into the 1. Now, I don't think the 8 is a break shot from where he's at. But it looks like the 2 is out far enough. It'll be low on the stack, but he can still hit it. But if he wants, he can play the 7 in the corner with a little bit of spin, left-hand spin maybe, to get on the 2. You know, push the 2 out a little further. Push it up table just a touch if he wants to do that. But again, it's unnecessary. He's got shots. He's got break shots.
He's looking to manufacture.
All he has to do really is just start running balls right now. You know. Little JT with his camera walking around.
Mr. Snoop himself.
Gotta love that guy.
From NYC.
All about the video. He's number 1, folks. You can see Jerry out there. Buy him a beer. All right, now Thorston, like I said, he's got the 2 ball. You know, he's smart enough. Why mess around with it? I got the 2. I got a good key ball.
Break shot. Yeah, he doesn't have
now
to
let me just pick the balls off. He doesn't have to do anything.
No.
A lot of players are going to try and they're going to try and manufacture something. See, look, see that? Nudge it out a little better. He had that shot. How do you beat a guy like that? You know what I mean?
Got to kill him with kindness.
Or pull an Nancy Kerrigan, like I said.
Yeah.
That's a joke, folks. Ain't no one hitting Thorston with a cue. But still, you got to be ready to shoot. You know, you got to be committed. You got to be confident.
Just that scratch. You know,
Yeah,
Tony
absolutely.
Scratch and he's still in control, but
You know, Tony could have ran out the set from there. A little unfortunate.
Good friends, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, I think they got a lot of respect for each other. After the match is over, if Thorston wins this, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he went up to Tony and kind of apologized for that bad roll he got. You know, because that's how these guys are.
Yeah.
You know, he'd tell him, listen, dude, you beat me. You know, you got that bad roll. It was horrendous.
Feel for each other.
Absolutely. You know, they're good friends. Now he's just going to pick them apart. He's probably going to use that 15 as his key ball. He'll probably draw this one back and play that stripe ball next. 1 rail off the 4. Get that upper ball out. He wants to get pretty much right where he is now.
This is all like one-stop shopping.
This is it, yeah. It's a done deal. Oh, he wanted to go a little further than that.
Not too bad. He could either elect to roll it or
He's going to have to play like a kill shot and drift forward just a touch. Just a touch. Well, he's got on the wrong side of the 15.
1 rail back up, a little bit of inside spin.
Well, if he goes inside, he might, yeah. He might have to go 2 rails, though. There you go.
He did.
Perfect.
2 rails and perfect. Thorston Hohmann answering Tony Robles.
There you go.
We're racing to 100. You are watching the 2013 World Tournament.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from Steinway Builders, Astoria, New York, in Queens, Astoria.
Yeah, 5 minutes from Manhattan. If you 5 minutes from LaGuardia, if you guys really want to watch straight pool, come on down. You won't be disappointed. Everywhere you look, you're watching top pros.
Still got room in here.
Bustamante's here. Warren Chiamco's here.
Everybody.
Jose Perico's here. Van Boning is here.
Well, the world is here.
The world is here. Absolutely.
World opponent. Here comes the break.
How do you do, folks? Pretty good, huh?
I would say so.
He got a little unfortunate. Yeah, he's got a cut on the one, but
Well, he's got fortunate too. He got a shot. you know.
well, he kind of figured he was going to have a shot,
Right.
you know. But what are you
Gotta
going
get
to do?
Mikey figures in there. All right.
We must be doing such a good job in the booth. People are taking our picture.
I think he's waving. Thorston's waving to you. He wants your advice on this one, man, Mike.
Well, all right, have to.
He's got to take that shot.
Sure, he's got to cut it. Absolutely.
Now you come all the way around, down table.
Yeah. Yeah. If he can, he put it just a touch of left, and he'll come 3 rails, almost 4 rails for the 8 next.
All the way around, down table.
And now watch this. He's got a perfect shot on the 8 to break up the pack again.
Go right back into the pack.
Straight bottom. He doesn't really need to hit him that hard. I mean, stupid things can happen. If he really draws it into those balls,
I don't like throwing this into the balls.
oh, he's gonna. But if he doesn't have to hit it hard.
Why not? Why not just use?
It's natural.
Another
He's
ball.
got the 14. This is his insurance.
That's
And he
why.
miscued. Yeah, but you don't plan for that. That's
No need to do that. You had the what is it? The 14 ball up there, and you had the 5 ball on the other side. If you get just nudge balls apart.
well, that's what I mean. He would have went into him though, but he would have had that other ball as his insurance.
Looked
They
like he
didn't need to hit him
miscued, wasn't
hard. Yeah, he miscued. Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Little junkie. Yeah, Wilkie is playing.
Yeah,
I
and
think,
Megan
I
Ford
think
is
he's
right at the
playing
front
now.
door.
Is he playing now? I think Wilkie is playing now. I'm not sure.
Boy, this is seesawing back and
Yeah.
forth. Huh? This is getting
Yeah.
interesting.
He's going to have that 11, it looks like.
That's the ball I thought Thorston would play. That shot just come off the one rail, come out for the 11,
Well, from where he was
then
at,
go
though.
into the stack.
Yeah, from where he was at, though, it was a perfect shot to get into the pack.
Yeah, but he had to do more than what was necessary
No.
to get there.
No, well, he had no choice. He had to cut the one in the corner. Remember, he cut the one in the corner, came 4 rails.
Yeah, but he had a choice of power drawing that.
Yeah, but he didn't
that
need to
ball.
power draw it. He just miscued. I mean, that's a spoof.
Yeah,
You know, you're not,
happens, I guess.
you
I
might not
just
see
think,
another miscue the entire
I
tournament.
just think a little more of a natural angle like Tony created there, and it opens up the flower.
It's possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Why draw yourself right into it? I'm not saying it's impossible. If anybody knows it's possible,
Well, that's what
you
I
were
mean.
looking
For-
at the man shooting it.
yeah, for
But
for Thorston.
I just think that it was a lot easier to go up table and use, like I said, the 11 or 5.
True. I mean, that's true. I mean, it could be possible. I'm not going to say no. You know, the way I look at it, though, he was there. He had the shot. He had a breakout, and he had insurance. So he's got all the elements that he would be looking for in another shot. You know,
Yeah.
he's already got position. Why play position when you already got it? You know what I'm saying?
Why do more than what you have to when you
Well-
could have had the other?
Well,
easier shot?
even if you
I'll
get up,
flip you for it.
if you all right, we'll have to flip because he ain't caving on this. All right, I'll tell you what, people out there in the chat, let us know
Oh, we
what you
can't
think.
even see the jack.
Come on, give us a thing. I can look at it right here. Do you think he should have played the break
you got
shot
it
from
on your
underneath and miscued, or should you think either Tony or Thorston should have came up top and broke him from the bottom, from the top? We'll let you guys decide out there in the chat. I think he should have stayed where he was. Al thinks he
Well,
should have went up
you
and
know
came
what?
down on him.
You know what? I don't even have our mics on, so they can't hear you.
Come on. You made me look. Don't do that.
Here we go. This is a seesaw match you're looking at here, folks. The score is in the background.
Yeah, you can
We are
read
racing
that.
to 100.
Real
And
close.
if you just joined us, we're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards. Astoria, Queens, New York.
And again, the table's pretty much spread open, but he's taking his time. You know?
You got to take your time at this stage of the game when it's nip and tuck like this. You
Yeah.
got to play precision. Precision. That ball looked like it was going to hang up.
Yeah, it might have.
Banked it in a little bit. He played the inside of the pocket, but looked like he was going to rattle and hang.
Now he's got to figure out how to break up that little cluster. He's got no break shots right now. He's looking at that combination, but I don't know what he's thinking. He might have an angle if he draws this into the 9. No. I don't know why he did that. He's still looking at that combination. He might feel that that's the only way you can break him out.
Well, he can elect to bust them out off the 9 and use a break shot from the back of the pack. That 14 looks like it's sitting right, you know?
Yeah, he's only got that one
If he wants to do that.
underneath the pack. He's got to get the 3 off the rail. He probably played a 3 right now.
All ball fouls. No part of his vest or anything can touch any ball. So he's being very careful here.
Good shot. Yeah, I don't know. Does the 9 go by the 4
By the 5.
or the 5?
It looks like
tell.
it. Looks like it.
All right. He's going to roll this in, I think.
He's focused on that.
I think he rolls in the 11. He stays on a short rail, plays the 14 in the corner,
On that
and comes up
combination.
into him.
He's focused on that combination.
Well, all right. He
about
played
this,
him that one a
folks?
little bit. I wasn't crazy about that.
Well,
He still really didn't get a break shot.
5's still in a bad area here.
Exactly. He's going to play that right now, though. He's got to play that and come above it. Like
We
you
got
said.
the shot on a 5.
Yeah, he can see
Okay.
that. I'm going to step out onto the bathroom real quick. I will be.
That's too much information. All right, Mike is just going to go get a glass of water. Well, I'll tell you what. You talk about strategic position between these two players. Don't blink. It's looking to go up above and back down. Now all he's got to do is pocket this 9 and come back off the rail, or he can play it 2 rails and play the 4 ball and come back 2 rails for the 9. I like leaving the 4 there and using the 4 either into the side pocket or draw it back up into the corner. I think Tony's looking at the side pocket, the break shot. See what his decision. He's got it. I don't know if he's got the right angle on it. See if we can get a better camera. At least hit him hard enough. Doesn't have the angle. Played the ball and he's going to play safe. 11 ball hits the rail. Very nice. And while Mikey Fingers is stepping away, Heather Kurtz is back in the booth.
Go again, everybody. Some match going on here, huh?
Oh, yeah. We're loving it. Absolutely. So is the viewers out there. But at this point, look where he is now. The score.
Mm-hmm.
Playing it. He missed it too. Now, what does Thorston have here? What does he get? 3-ball combination, if that? Did Tony get fortunate enough here?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell if that's going to go.
Or does he have the two-ball combination instead of a 3-ball combination using the rail first? He's looking hard. He's playing the 11. Let's see if he spins rail first or plays. Oh, he might be able to see the 9. Unless he can get behind the 9, I can't really tell. No, I think he can see the 9. I think he's playing the rail first. He's calculating the rail first.
He didn't leave him easy.
No, he got fortunate. Well, let's not say he got fortunate yet. The cliffhanger.
Try.
Wow. Wow. Tony got real fortunate there. Welcome back to the booth there.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank
Fingers,
you.
welcome back. You missed it. Tony had a long shot stuck up there on a short rail. He played the 2, he missed it, and got just fortunate enough where Thorston Hohmann didn't have a shot, but
He left him
Thorston
hard.
played the combo. Looked like it was not wired, but it looked like, it was makeable, and hung it.
In the corner. Ooh.
Hung the 11.
How did that
I believe
stay
that's
there?
the 11 in the corner. Oh, just hung right there. Well, Tony's back up at the table. And at this point, it's 85 to 57 favorite Tony, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Looks like 85.
Looks like 85. Looks like 65.
Maybe 65.
Tough to tell
Oh,
from
somebody
here.
out there on the stream will let us know that's watching it full screen.
Well, he overstroked
Sure.
that one a bit. He wanted to get in there with that 15, it looks like, and break him open some more. He'll draw this one back down. So now he'll get into him from there. And he's going to spread these wide open.
It's gonna
Should
come off,
anyway.
It's going to come off the 10 and whatever other balls are there and just go
Yeah.
right through.
Wow.
Nice shot. Shot.
Yeah, it was a good shot. It was a little unfortunate, though, that it didn't kind of spread open better. Because he's still got an issue here with the 5. And he's trying to figure out again, how do you get into them? I got a shot. You can play the 2 up in the corner there. Roll forward to get on the, just past the 6 so you can see the 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can play the 8 into that ball in the corner. That's going in. And the cue ball can drift in towards the 5. Maybe push out to 14. It's a break shot.
But you're gonna have to have the insurance ball at, with that shot. You know what I mean? That's kind of taking a risk. What happens if both balls fall in and you're locked up behind it?
Well, I mean, he's going to hit it hard enough to break into him.
Turn his tail. He's going to play the 3 ball. I say, he should get rid of that 7 too while he's at it. Then play the 1-3 combination. And if the 1 does happen to come across the table with slow speed,
the 9,
then he can use the 10 ball to push the 14 into a break shot.
If the 10 goes past the 5.
If it goes past the 5, right.
Yeah, if it goes past the 5, yeah. What he'll do now is he's going to play that 7 ball.
Yeah, get rid of the 7
Get rid of
ball.
the 7.
Yeah, absolutely. Then play the 1-11, whatever I think it's 11
the 9 ball.
Corner.
I'm going to play the 9-11.
Or the 9-11, right.
He's got to be careful, though.
He's got to hit it with the right speed, not for that 9 ball to interfere with anything on the table.
Yeah.
Just let it come down to the lower rail, because the speed he's going to use is he's going to try to save the speed to hold it up for that 10. See? Just like that. Okay. Now he holds it for the 10, and he can nudge the 14 out.
Well,
and he's got the 6 on the side.
No.
He's got his options, or
He
the 1.
can't do that from here.
What do you mean?
He's got too much angle on whatever that ball is to nudge the 14. If he hits the 14, he's gonna lose a break shot.
Well, maybe he's going to try to get a little bit straighter than using the 9.
He might try to go into it from here.
It's a good idea too. That's what he did.
Yeah, he's got the 6 or the 8. He did have insurance. A little bit of insurance he had there. But he's got to be careful. The 5 is now an issue. The 8 might be a break shot. It's hard to see if it's outside the rack. It looks like it is, but you really can't play it as a break shot because he still doesn't want to shoot the 6 right now. If he shot the 6, he'd have to draw into that little cluster.
Right.
He'd have the 1 next, which is good. That might be what he's going to try and do.
Maybe.
He's going to play the 6 in the corner and draw this into that a little bit. All he's got to do is just nudge it enough to break him apart. He doesn't have to hit it that hard. No, he just wanted to drift over. Apparently, I guess the 5 goes past. 5, or maybe it's the 10 ball in the middle.
Yeah, but it's getting really interesting.
Well, all right. He's going to do it the easy way. The 14, it looks like it goes past. He's got a shot.
When you say easy way.
Do it simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
You're right. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. He'll roll forward. The 10 will come towards the corner. He'll have a shot on that.
Yeah.
Or the 1. Simple. Now, if he's straight in on the 1, he'll play that, draw it back about a foot, if he even has to come back a foot.
Well, he's got to. Yeah, he's got to come back.
Oh,
Whoa!
boy.
Overdid it. Whoa! He could wind up in trouble. Lucky again. I thought he was going to play the 10 ball, but I thought he was going to play it in the corner on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. I didn't think he was going to draw it back.
That's what I mean. Even if he had to draw back.
This isn't looking good.
All right.
He's calling Tony the player that he is. He doesn't want any discrepancies. He's calling John Lehman over to take a look at the hit. Because I believe he's going to go forward with it and try to get that angle for the break.
I don't know. It's going to be an awful tough shot to hit this and come forward. I think
he doesn't have to go. Man, he does have to.
I think his best bet, to be honest with you, would be to jack up, stroke down on it, yes, and draw off the end rail. Even if he draws up a little bit past where he is now, he might have the 8 in the side.
Yes, he can't even get the angle for the break shot there.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
He's going to have to jack up.
Well, he might be able to spin it. He's going to try and spin it. High left.
He could throw the ball like that.
Yeah, he threw it all right. Right out of the pocket. But you notice he got up there and he kind of like one stroke. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just got up and fired it in. And he missed on the short rail side. He hit it a little bit softer. The spin on the cue ball might have threw the 10 ball a little more towards the pocket.
But he had to get the cue ball. Look at the cue ball. He got the cue ball out to where he wanted it.
Well, a lot of good that does if you don't make the ball. You know.
Well, I'm just saying his speed was all right with the cue ball. And now the table has changed again.
Yes. Alvin's causing problems as he walks by the booth. You know Alvin is a troublemaker. Lucky he can get any of this thing to work here together. He's got tags and numbers, and slide A goes into tab B, and bend over ear C. And
Talking about wires, I've seen Thorston Hohmann on a trapeze.
Excuse me?
On a trapeze. He's doing some kind of trapeze practicing. He wants to be a trapeze artist.
I don't. Yeah, come on. All right.
I don't know. Look, you didn't see the video?
Where?
He posted it.
We're a little far away from April there.
And talking about wires, look at Alvin hanging from the ceiling, hanging the other cameras and stuff. Alvin's always doing his thing.
He's always hanging from the wires. He's either under them, over them, or in them. Thorston's got a good break shot. He's going to power this one all the way back to the end rail. Look at that. Spreads him open pretty good. He's got a shot. What's the score of this match here?
Looks 78 to...
Is it 78? Oh, Tony's a little... Got to be upset. He had a chance to get out.
78 to 60? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, there you go. Just jiggle it a little. Hal's working the buttons over there, trying to get the mics back on.
Oh, they're on.
Oh, JR is out there watching. JR, how you doing, buddy? He is the brains behind this operation.
Yes, thank you, JR.
And now Thorston is in control right now, and that one shot that Tony made the mistake on. That might be it. That might cost him the match.
Next up, folks, right after this one, we're going into the 7:30 match.
30 round.
Probably go right out with John Schmidt and Johnny Fuller, right?
Fulcher, yeah.
Yeah, it's 7:30. So we're lagging a little bit behind on this match.
That's
And the
all right.
reason being, look at the score.
Yeah, it's a close match, you know. It's not like the players are dogging anything here. They're making good shots and
And table 22.
a couple unfortunate leaves.
Rob Sayed and Holden Chin. Players, if you please report to your tables. We'll start your matches in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he came up a little short there, I think. I don't know if the 7 goes by to 3.
Somebody in the chat is asking if Clayton played yet. Clayton
I
did
didn't-
not attend this one. He has a back problem, and he posted it on Facebook.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, I didn't see him. Another guy with a back problem. See, that'll kill your pool game.
Clayton, if you're watching out there, we wish you a speedy recovery,
Yeah, man.
along with everybody else.
I
that
can
has any kind of
sympathize.
problems.
I sympathize with the bad back, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. That's something you can't toy with, you know. It's a bad back, man. Oh, Thorston here's got options. He's got to get out. It's a close match. He's got 2 possible break shots right here. But he might have to sacrifice one of them. Finnegar got hurt in an accident. Wow, broke his back. Wow, I hope he's feeling better. I hope that's not really as serious as it sounds.
Thank you, Anya, for posting that next match. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that ought to be a good one.
All right, does he have the 2-ball? Or is he going to play the 11 and stop right there, then play the 2 and nudge out the, what is that, the 13 up there?
I don't know.
The spot?
He might play the 2 now and nudge that out. He might draw it back above it. All right, he left himself a bit of an angle. He'll play the 2 in the corner. Draw it into the 11, it looks like.
Well, so he can get through there.
No, I don't think he wants to go through there.
Well, he could, and then elect to play it into the same corner where he's going to pocket the 2, and he'll be perfect on the break.
Nah, he's going to have to draw it. He's going to draw into it. And he's going to nudge it up table a little bit. See?
Well, now he's got a little work here. Do you go all the way up table and catch the long rail with left-hand English to spin the cue ball around 3 rails?
Left-hand English?
I mean right-hand English and come around the 3 rails? You know what I meant.
Yeah, well...
Are you one of those people that correct the spelling too?
Oh, autocorrect, yeah, absolutely.
Autocorrect, I love it. Yeah, using the right-hand English. Does he elect to do that?
He might have to.
Or does he kill the cue ball? Well, he can't kill the cue ball.
Even just a high ball. Straight
Yeah,
high ball
he's
might
hitting it
do
with
it.
the high ball. He needs that angle.
And that's what he did, and that's what he got.
Long shot, though.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You heard that.
Doesn't matter. He hits him so straight. He can hit it from the next table over if you need to.
Word is buzzing around Steinway Billiards that Mika is the straightest shooter on earth.
Mika? No.
No, huh?
Nothing against Mika. I mean, Mika is definitely a top player. But I think actually you can't really pick one guy out to be the best.
The straightest
That's like saying,
shooter on earth.
That's like saying which clown is the funniest.
No, forget about Bozo. We're talking pool here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, let's see.
Red Shoes. Yeah, my last name is Bad Stubiner. Mike Bad Stubiner. You guys know me as Fingers. It's a whole lot easier. Something German. Yeah, that's it. All right. Bad Stubner. So much easier. So much easier to go with Fingers. But Mika, yeah, he's one of the straightest that there is. You know, and again, you also got to compete with down in Appleton. You got to compete with Thorston Hohmann. You know,
And now Jason Shaw. I know.
Jason Shaw. My God, this kid shoots straight. And he knows the 10's coming out. Did he hit it enough? He might have.
I believe he's got the shot, but
Yeah, SVB is straight shooter also. So I don't know if you could say Mika is the straightest shooter.
yeah, that's the word, buzzing around.
Well,
Well, you know what? Everybody's been hanging out here, you know, so.
you know, maybe they've all been playing each other, and maybe Mika just seems to be a little bit more on his game right now. You know, I mean, the first time he played today, he ran 100 and out.
I like Mika.
So,
But then again, I like, you know, a lot of the professional games, you know. They're perfect.
yeah, well, that's what I'm getting at, you know. I mean,
And in fact, these two
Any-
playing right here.
any one guy on any given day, you know.
We'd like to say a big shout out to Larry Ross here.
Yeah, Larry Ross
That
is
has a lot to
stepping by
do
the
with
booth.
bringing in a lot of players into Steinway Billiards.
Absolutely. You
Mr.
guys see
Larry
Larry
Ross
out there,
himself.
say thank you to him. Buy him a beer. He'd appreciate it. Oh, we got another good match that's going on right now. I mean, these guys are close. You know, you figure he's got a chance to get out. It looks like he does have the 10.
Mr. Larry Ross, who do you like as your favorite at this tournament?
Well, from what I've seen over the past 4 days here, I would have to say Jason Shaw looks pretty good.
Yeah, he does.
He looks real good. I thought Earl would have a shot, but he's not out yet. You can't count him out. And the old man Parika, you never know, but everyone here are great. They're all great players.
Right there, Mika, Earl, or Jason
I would say my pick today would be Jason. Today.
Yeah, come back in an hour. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
come back tomorrow, and that could
Day
change.
one, from what I see, and from 3-4 days practicing here, you know, he ran a 276 a couple of days ago. Earl ran 200 yesterday practicing. But when you're playing somebody, it's not practice anymore.
No,
So
that means something.
But good luck to all of them, and it's always great to see Upstate Al and Fingers over here.
Yeah, thank you, Larry.
Larry, thanks for stopping by.
Everything's great.
I appreciate it. We'll talk to him more during the week. Larry's always one of the crowd favorites. Everybody knows Larry. He takes care of the players, too. You know, he's responsible for getting a lot of these top guys in these big events.
Sure is.
He does a
Been doing
lot
it
for the
while.
game, yeah.
Yes, he does.
I think he even adopted Parika.
Yeah, he changed his last
He's
name.
legally adopted
He's
Parika.
looking to change his last name. It's going to be called Jose Ross.
Oh.
All right, back to this serious match.
Yeah, we're getting close right down to the end here. Thorston has to go into the stack again right now. He drove through him pretty good. A little unfortunate, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got one shot on the 4. It looks like.
That's it. He's got it, and he's jacking up over
No,
the
yeah,
5.
but the 9 might go past the looks like the 6. He might have the 9 in the side. If he's got to play the 4, he's going to be jacked up. I don't know if he'll run into the 3. He'd like to, I think. Otherwise, he's got a chance of maybe scratching it.
Oh, I don't like this. If he
You know,
bumps the
if he
3,
does-
he can
he's
cause some
good.
problems. If he puts it on the
Well-
rail and matches it up with the 13.
True, but
Oh,
from
yeah.
where he was, he had no choice. That's all he could do, you know.
I mean, that was taking some shot there. You locked those 2 balls up. Not that he couldn't
Yeah.
manufacture another shot to
True.
break
I mean,
them apart, but
right. This deep into the rack, your options are limited as to trying to break that out.
I think that
You
was
know
the
what I'm
best
saying?
shot he took.
Yeah, that's
Being
all he could
jacked
do
up
from
over the
there.
ball,
Yeah.
and he hit it with speed.
Yeah, he hit it very well.
Confidence.
You wouldn't expect, you know, Thorston to hit it horribly,
Right.
you know. He's just trying to figure out how to best get these out. He might actually be saving, looks like the 3 and the 13. If he plays the 13, and he can almost stop or draw back 2 inches and have a cut in the 3 and get into the stack.
Oh, I like the 10 ball. I
The 10 ball looks a little low.
probably going to eliminate them now.
Yeah, the way he played position, he's going to take him out now.
Yeah.
Looks like the 10 is up far enough. He's going to hit the bottom ball. Yeah, he'll get that ball out next. Probably going to leave the 9 as his key ball. But again, he can do it so many different ways.
Got options here. 9 is the key ball. Good choice.
Yeah, he can play this one. He can play the 4 next. Which will get him to the 11, I guess, on the rail. Then to the 9. You can just play this with a little bit of right-hand spin, soft spin, and come 1 rail, or you can go 2 rails past the 10. Either way is good. Now all you got to do is draw back a foot. Not even a foot.
Couple of inches.
Yeah.
Couple inches and
Well,
he's
a
all
little
right.
more than a couple. He wants to get back almost where he's at now, but see, 6, 8 inches is perfect.
Yeah.
At the angle. Now he's got to reach a little bit, though. Al's giving me the old.
The old couple inches. That's all I thought he would draw back. That's all I'm saying.
True.
What- And here we go. Thorston Hohmann updating his score. Boy, correct me if I'm wrong. That looks like 88 to 78. Am I,
Yeah. Looks like it. could be it.
Yeah.
What's he got, 88?
It looks like
Look
from
at
here, it
88,
appears
alright.
to be 88.
This is the shot right here then.
This is it.
If he comes forward, the only risk he has, I guess, is scratching. He ain't coming forward though. Watch this. Straight back, full force. No, I kind of glanced off it. I thought maybe he would just power it. Because when they get tied up on the floor, he's good.
He just pocketed 2 balls, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, Thorston Hohmann now only needs 10 if that's 88. Yeah. You say 88, 78? We can't. No, I hope it's right. Let me step over and take a look at the...
He needs a majority.
Oh, there
so
we go.
he still has to go in.
CMB WSU just posted 88, 78 Thorston.
Yeah,
So now he just needs 10 balls from here.
Right, he still has to go into that little cluster. So it's not just all, stop shots from here. He's got to figure out how to get in there. So he needs too many to just pick around the rack, and get out.
Well, right from here, he can get above the 13 and use that just to go back into the stack if he wants, and use the 6 as his insurance ball. Keeping the cue ball on that side.
Yeah.
If he wants to do that. Got the 7. He's got the 7. He's got the 8. Now he can actually go into using the 8 ball.
He could.
I like the other side better, though.
Well, yeah, he could. He's going to have to drift down a little bit after he plays the 7. But he's got to make sure he's going to have a shot. He really has nothing. There's no guarantee right now.
Unless, does he have the shot on the 1 ball?
No, I don't think so. My buddy Wilkie just came by, and I don't think he's my buddy no more. He's only joking with me. Wilkie says hello to everybody out there in the chat.
Yeah, it looks like he does have the 1.
I didn't think he did have the 1. If he does, yeah, he'll play that, and he'll have the 8 as his insurance.
True.
If he doesn't, he's got to play it with the 8 right now. But there is no insurance.
Looked like he was lining up the 1 ball. Maybe he was going for the 8. I'm not sure. Let's take a better look at this.
He's got no insurance if he plays the 8 right now. You're kind of thinking he'll end up with something,
Yeah.
The 6 is in a good spot. He's playing the 8.
He's playing the 8 or the 1?
The 8. He's playing the 8.
Okay, he played the 8.
You see?
Snapped him out. See?
Yeah. He's got, I guess, what is it, the 4?
5 ball.
Yeah, it looks like the 5. So
Yeah.
now he doesn't have to break up the 3, 8, and 11. I don't think, or he might need. I think he's going to need one of them. So again, he's got to be a little careful. It's hard to see if that 8 or 2 ball. I guess the 2. Hard to see if the 2 goes in the side. Past the 3. He can roll this forward just a little bit, get an angle on the 1, and draw it into him if he wants. Not from here. But I guess the 3 goes past the 2 in the corner also.
Is it the 2 or the 8? Yeah, one of those. Yeah. Looks like it does go.
Yeah, see, it looks like it goes in the corner.
Does he even need the 3?
I think he needs one. I mean, he needs. He's got 88. He needs.
Track.
He needs 13. And he needs 12. 13. What's he need? I don't even know.
Needs 12.
So he's got to leave 3.
Yeah.
If he needs
So
12.
he doesn't need the 3.
Well, he needs one of them.
Well, he needs one of these balls right now, real bad. Shooting over like this.
Yeah, he kind of goofed. And the only way he can play this is with a high ball, it looks like. See, he's upset. He sees that finish line. And it's like stumbling 100 yards from the finish line. With some guy breathing right down your back. He might play it with a high right. He's got no choice and come up for the 10.
Exactly what he did. Now we'll find out if the 3 goes.
He can play this with a center ball. Just a bit high maybe and come right across and break him up. He's going to have to. No, he didn't need it. All right,
ball.
that was
Yeah,
it.
just need it.
Thorston Hohmann defeats Tony Robles in this latest match here, the 2013 World Straight Pool Championships.
Right here at Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York, on Steinway Street, folks. This is day one. Next match is going to get started right up with John Schmidt and
Fulcher.
Johnny Fulcher.
Yeah, ought to be a good match. I want to thank you guys for listening. Don't go anywhere. There's another match that's going to start up right away, so stay tuned. I will talk to you guys later.
Stand by, folks. We're going right at it.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Hello out there, streamers. Heather Kurtz back with you. And I have a guest with me.
Hi, this is Carl Kantrowitz, and I will be doing some commentary along with Heather here. We've got a great match coming up. John Schmidt and Johnny Fulcher. Johnny Fulcher. I guess most of our viewers know about Schmidt, but let's talk a little bit about Johnny, okay?
I want to make sure the mics are good so far. Some of my mods just let me know what's going on out there. You can hear us well.
Yeah, let's make sure we've got a good audio.
Okay, Brian, you can hear me? Anya? All right.
Okay.
All right.
By the
We're
way,
good to go.
my name Carl is spelled with a K, just to be really accurate. Okay, that's great. So Heather, I think most of our viewers here know about John Schmidt, so let's give them a little bit of information about Johnny Fulcher. Johnny spells his name Jonni, and he is a top-ranked British professional in every phase of pocket billiards. He lives in Switzerland, and he's 38 years old. Interesting. He's a nuclear physicist.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking here on Wikipedia, and it says that he's a physicist of some sort. So I guess he knows about angles and about spin and about draw and follow. I mean, if the guy's a scientist, he must know all about the physics of pocket billiards. This is my first time seeing Mr. Fulcher.
All right, just want to take a minute here while they're warming up just to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors on the stream, once again, are InsidePoolMag.com, NYCGrind.com, Dragon Promotions, CNGGas.com, and of course Steinway Billiards, which is hosting this great event. And our tournament sponsors are Allhausen, Championship Cloth, Fury Cues, Aramith Balls, and Master Chalk.
And welcome to our 7:30 round. We do have one more round tonight at 9 p.m. And we will continue tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. with full rounds all the way through the day tomorrow, and then tomorrow night with a round at 9 p.m. Well, right now I'd like to take attention to the live stream table. And again, welcome to the 73rd World 14-1 Tournament, sponsored by Allhausen Billiards and sponsored by Dr. Michael Fedak. Our co-sponsors are Championship Cloth, Tour Edition 3030, Fury Cues, Aramith Balls, and Master Chalk. Pool Billiards Magazine, Side Pool